I got you. Can't you believe the part? Now, got to the part he says, who's going to deliver you? And Shadrach, Meshach says, we're not going to bow. And my God is able. And then they said he will. But even if we don't, we will not bow. And I kept on reading. Something stopped me. And told me to go back and read again. I ain't got a problem with that. I know how to study my Bible. I go back and read again. He's able. And he will. But even if he don't, I kept going back. And it sent me back again, mother. And some say, read it slow. When you read the Bible slow, stuff comes to you. You can slow it down, read the Bible, slow it down. And their testimony was, the God we serve is able. And he will. But be it known, let this be my testimony, that even if he don't,
yes, sir,
I still won't bow. He's still God, and I ain't going your way.
come on.
And it stopped me. I couldn't go no further. And I heard something say to me, Brother Ken, said, will you still do what you said if I don't?
Come on. Come on.
At that moment right there, I just, you know how David, when he was praying for his baby, when his baby sick, and he was out on the floor, and the servants wouldn't come near him because he was, praying crazy. All up, not even for days, they wouldn't come near him. So when they saw him, the baby died, they were scared to tell him, because this is how he acted when the baby's sick.
Come on now.
He may go off on us. Because they used to kill the messenger back then. So nobody would say anything. But he looked back and said, baby dead. They said, yeah, he got it. The Bible says he got up, took a shower, washed up, put on some nice clothes, ate a good meal, and they said, we done. Instead, he said, wow, the baby was still alive. I kept on praying. But once the decision's made, all you can do is just get up. Oh, help me, Holy Ghost. Get up, wash your face, change your clothes, and go on. So I knew at that moment they were not going to make it. That Saturday, I got a call. That Saturday night was the Saturday before Halloween fell on Sunday. That my mother passed away. I got to make that trip back to New Jersey. Put a pin in it right there. That's the second piece of the puzzle. The third and final piece of the puzzle is that y'all know I grew up in the church preaching, so it ain't no secret. All over the country, huh?
Come on, James.
Come on. Preaching, teaching, youth Congress, Cleveland, Ohio. God's been good. I joined the Marines at 17 and 19. I was a backslider. Next 20-some odd years, did whatever I wanted to do. About 12 years ago, I just stopped. I just said, I've had enough. And I started making my way back. Well, at one point, I've been saved a few years. But how I remembered the Holy Ghost, can I talk to you? How I remembered the Holy Ghost, it just didn't feel the same. Now, sometimes with something you've had a long time ago, you have romanticized it so much that you built it up to make it feel or seem better. And maybe I'm just not accepting what it really is. And I tried that for a while, but finally I said, no, God, this is not how I remember it. I don't have my joy. Yeah, I'm having a good time praising God, but I ain't got no joy. I ain't shouted since I've been back. I wish I had a witness. I know how it feels to me. Maybe it feels different for you, but Jeremiah said when he tried to cross his legs to say, I'm finished. I'm not going to talk about this no more. Y'all don't listen to me anyway. Y'all discourage me all the time. I feel like I'm this for my father. And for 2 years straight, I prayed, fasted, God, give me the joy. Give me the fire. Give me the joy. Give me the fire. Put a pin in it right there. I'm bringing all this thing back in. The word went out that Saturday night. I called a friend and emailed people in church to pray for me because my mother had died. Wasn't leaving until Monday, so I figured I'd go on to church. Yeah. Go get some love. I got a witness.
Come on, sir.
You don't want to be by yourself. I figure I go to church and I don't want y'all to feel sorry for what I need some love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I lost my mother. I need some love. So I go to church, I'm sitting. People see you do that. You know, don't know what to say. Heard, praying for you. Y'all know I'm talking about, right?
Yes, sir.
Preacher played this message. John didn't preach for a few minutes, but something back at the church. And they say sometimes with certain ricochets, it builds up speed coming back, and it hit me on the back of my neck and ran down my spine. And I stopped and paused for a moment. I said, God, are you going to pick this morning to give me my joy? He wrapped his arms around me. And before I knew it, I was and the saints were saying, didn't he lose his mind? And they walked up and saw me shout and said, didn't you lose your mother? I said, yes, I did. My mother has died. Lord, I thank you.
Thank you.
I wish I had a witness. I shouted till I couldn't shout no more.
That's all right.
And when I couldn't shout no more, I walked up and down that wall. I didn't care what the service was going to have. I don't care what God was thinking about. I had my joy. And I kept saying, God, is this the day you decided to give me my joy?
Come on, sir.
He never wastes a tear. One scripture says he collects them. I wish they had a witness. Huh? Collects them up? Pours them out as blessings? I wish it. So the next time you start to cry, say I'm just building up my blessings.